यार वही वीरे दी वेडिंग वाली बात है, खूब सारी लड़कियां हैं, मजे कर रही हैं, बस. Hey guys, my name is Sucharita, this is Film Companion. You are watching Not a Movie Review, and right now I am not going to be reviewing Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 picks up where 13 left off. Danny Ocean is gone. I won't tell you where, but if you have Parkhi Nazar and Nirma Super दोनों, तो आपने ट्रेलर में नोटिस कर लिया होगा कि उसे क्या हुआ. His sister Debbie gets herself thrown in solitary to come up with a heist plan.
5 years, 8 months, and 12 days.
She gets parole, and before she even gets out, she goes back to her old ways, bribing police officers and whatnot. But mainly this time, she's out to steal a diamond necklace worth over $100 million.
150 million, actually.
That was Daphne Kluger, played by Anne Hathaway, equal parts silly and equal parts ridiculously hilarious. Kya performance! She plays the dim-witted actress stereotype jisse heere churaye at New York's Met Gala. Speaking of stereotypes, Mindy Kaling plays an Indian woman who lives with her mother and desperately wants to get out because mummy only wants her to get married.
इसलिए तुम्हारे पास कोई पति नहीं है.
काफी cliche. The most amazing thing about the previous Ocean's movies was the prep that went into making these heists real. On the day of the thing, something outrageous would go wrong, throwing a giant wrench in the works, and then you would find out that there was a whole different angle to the whole thing, which only George Clooney and Brad Pitt knew about, जिसने पूरी game ही बदल दी. That's pretty much the blueprint Ocean's 8 follows too, but without a whole lot of conviction. All the players come together a little too conveniently. जिसको approach किया, with the exception of Sarah Paulson, who I will talk about अलग से in a bit, everyone is instantly available and just right for the job. It just all looks too easy. Also a little meta, the whole thing. Anne Hathaway is the host of the Met Gala in the film. In real life, this year's hosts were Rihanna and Amal Clooney, married to George Clooney, who is Sandra Bullock's brother in Ocean's 8. Barring one opening sequence where Debbie manages to steal some stuff at a store and checks into a hotel she hasn't paid for, which was just so fun to watch, everything else we've seen before in many films. See, on a heist movie scale of Baby Driver, which is 93% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, to Race 3, which is an abomination to mankind, Ocean's 8 falls smack in the middle. A little under Italian Job, but a lot above Happy New Year. You know what I mean? There's a lack of planning, layering, a lack of actual conflict. The issue that arises in this whole thing, which makes it feel like Thakur to gayo, that gets resolved in a minute over a phone call. और अगर वो निकाल भी देते फिल्म से तो कोई फर्क पड़ता नहीं. Sandra Bullock is mahan, कोई दो राय है नहीं. And along with a suit pant wearing legs for days, stunning like nobody's business Cate Blanchett, these two make an on-screen pairing which is empowering beyond measure. ये हैं दो लड़कियां, ये franchise आगे चलाएंगी solid. Then there is Sarah Paulson. Oh my god, she is life! The last thing I saw her in, People vs. O.J. Simpson, and now this, her introduction sequence, is literally the same. Watch.
Yeah, what have you got?
Got 2 victims in Brentwood.
Brentwood? Nobody gets killed in Brentwood. I am with my family. I told you not.
Like, just because of her sheer screen presence, you wait for her scenes, for her part in the heist. She's the one actually doing the whole thing, running the whole shebang on ground. Sarah Paulson is bae, talented, hilarious, sexy AF. Then there is Helena Bonham Carter as Rose Vial, a fashion has-been who has massive debts to pay. It's a part Miss Carter could have played in her sleep. The look, mannerisms, and her attempt at bad acting as a part of the heist, effortless as can be. Mindy Kaling, who I am upset did not come to India to promote this film because she's literally talking in Hindi at one point. She calls it diamond peshabi pila, yellow like urine. I don't know who's writing these lines and why Mindy didn't correct them, but literally nobody uses peshabi pila, or if they do, I don't want to be friends with them. Her character Amita had the least to do, I felt. Maybe that's just my confirmation bias, but I would have really liked to see more of her being more Mindy. Rihanna is Queen IRL. But here she seems semi-bored throughout her performance, to be honest. Maybe she was playing it cool, but I didn't feel any Rihanna. One character who deserves her own goddamn spin-off, Awkwafina as Constance. Girl, what? She's a street hustler, living her best Shan Patti life, and is a great character with a potentially mental backstory. I will watch the hell out of that film. And James Corden as insurance fraud investigator, because he's like the best in everything. I love him. Mad props to the costuming department. Every character has a unique and individual look which constantly keeps changing according to where they are in the plan and yet stays on point. घर के कपड़े हों या Met Gala के gowns, very nice. Met Gala में Kim Kardashian, Katie Holmes, etc. they all appear as themselves. Priyanka Chopra को भी ले आते, Deepika Padukone also, है ना? नहीं लाए. ज़्यादा चल जाती इंडिया में. Mindy को तो लाए नहीं promotions के लिए इधर. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, Ocean's 8 is 4 Oscars, 2 Emmys, 9 Grammys, 6 Golden Globes, 5 BAFTAs and 10 SAG Awards इस cast को मिले हुए हैं combined. इसलिए one can't help but talk about them so much. A little hard to look away, don't you think? Attached to this film, at least in the theatre I saw it, was the new Fantastic Beasts trailer, Crimes of Grindelwald, with Jude Law as a young Dumbledore. The action has moved back to Hogwarts and I cannot tell you how exciting it is to see that castle on screen again. I might have peed my pants a little bit. And now you know that. Subscribe to Film Companion.